Happy New Year! Happy New Year, you guys. Did you miss me? I missed you. I haven't been around, I haven't been filming since the 15th of December. I took a break and I'm in Nello's house. I'm in Port Harcourt. I've been in Port Harcourt since then, enjoying myself, just chilling and having fun. And I just didn't feel like, carrying up my camera and all of that because I wanted to rest, you guys, because 2025, what a year. Okay, so I know I'm looking a bit red. I'll try and correct it, but I'm looking a bit red. Just take it like that. This is not my regular setup, but I was like, no, you know what? Let me come back. This is the 1st of January. Let's not start the year being lazy. Let me come and talk to you guys and just talk about my year last year and also going forward this 2026. I'm very optimistic. I'm very happy. I'm very expectant and I'm very ready for all that is coming our way this year. And I want you guys to be very expectant, okay? 2025 for me was one of the most eventful years in my life. When I look back, it feels like 2025 was like 5 years in 1 year. Not that the year was crawling or that the year was slow. Actually, the year went really fast for me. It felt like I woke up one day and the next day it was December. The year went really fast. But when I look at all the things that I did last year, all the things I achieved, all the things that, happened to us or how we were just part of, basically, it felt like so much happened to me and happened for us and happened with us last year as a family. And I'm grateful to God, okay? I'm really grateful to God. And I appreciate, or I learned to appreciate things a little differently. There are certain things that I started to appreciate because of how last year and last 2 years went. And one of those things is the people in my life, okay? Now, we all want money, okay? Money is good, When I hammer that hammer that I'm about to hammer, you guys are gonna know, okay? There are gonna be signs. First of all, private chef. Did I hear anybody say private chef? That's one is number one for me on my list. I'm going to have private chef. I'm going to have a personal trainer, okay? So since those ones are not there, obviously I've not yet hammered that hammer, right? So even though, yes, I want money and money is something that, is very necessary, it's not really what I'm talking about right now. I started to appreciate the people in my life. I started to appreciate the friendships, the relationships, the people in my life in general. I'm talking about husband, children, friends, family, parents, in-laws, my sister-in-law, my siblings, everything. I started to appreciate all of them. I just started thinking, you know what? I actually have good people in my life. They're not all perfect though. They're not all perfect. We're human beings, so everybody has their own score one way or the other. I even get my own self plenty, right? So I'm not talking about, they were perfect or anything. I'm talking about I have genuinely good people in my corner and I am so grateful to God for that because I think that is something I've not really, really appreciated in the past. I didn't take it for granted. I've never taken my friends or relationship for granted. I don't even have so many friends to start with or relationships, right? Even relatives I relate with, I don't really have that many, right? So I won't say, I have so many, so I take it for granted. I've never really taken them for granted, but I came to a new level of appreciation for these people. Because when I started hearing stories, when I started hearing, the advice people give online, all these, friends can be this, your brother can be that, your sister can be this. When I'm seeing people fighting their siblings, people fighting their parents, parents fighting children, children fighting parents, brothers fighting sisters, sisters fighting each other, sisters fighting brothers, friends backbiting, doing nonsense. When I started seeing all of these, I was like, where will they see all these people? Please walk me through the process. Tell me where you ended up that you found these people, or how you got to how did you end up with these people in your life? Tell me so I can avoid those steps altogether, right? So yeah, I appreciate people in my life. I don't really have drama in my life. I don't really have that many friends, like I said. I don't have drama in my life when it comes to, friends or siblings or whatever. Like, my life is so boring in that aspect. And I'm grateful to God for that, okay? I'm grateful to God for that. And this year, I've told myself that, I'm going to do more to appreciate those people in my life who are, my people, right? All of them. again and also give more grace to these people. There are certain people that I feel like I've given too much grace to, and they try me. Not enough, maybe just one person. They try me, but I'm just like, you know what? You have good people around you, at least genuinely good people. It doesn't mean they don't err, it doesn't mean they don't make mistakes, but you have good people around you. Just cherish it and move on. The ones that have square, just view their square for what it is, and don't, let it affect your relationship with them or anything, right? But that aside, last year, one thing I also learned, or I decided that I was going to do differently this year, not really differently, but more of this year, is to operate from a place of joy and gratitude. In fact, I didn't do a vision board last year, and I achieved some things, but I feel like last year I was kind of all over the place. I didn't really have focus like that. I'm not even sure I'm going to, no, I'll do a vision board this year. I will. When I settle down, when I go back home and everything, I'll do a vision board. However, one thing that I know for sure is going to be like plastered on my vision board is joy and gratitude. Everything I do, I'm going to do it from a place of joy and from a place of gratitude, because, like my husband likes to point out, if you sit down and look at people that, you are better than, in quotes, nobody say you do anything to deserve them. It's not because you are the most intelligent, or you're the most beautiful, or you are the smartest, or you are the one that, you sabi book pass. But you are better off than so many people in this world. But because of how things affect us, we tend to forget all of that, and we tend to focus on our problems, on our struggles, on our, wants and goals and desires and things that we've not achieved. We tend to focus more on that, forgetting that if you take account of everything that's happened in your life, both monetary, both relationship-wise, both in every way, shape, or form, you will see that you are better off than a lot of people, right? So one thing I told myself, that this year, my vision board, plastered in the middle, is going to be joy and gratitude. Anything I do, I'll operate from there. And I feel like when you operate from a place of joy and gratitude, things will not get to you the way they would on a normal day. So on a normal day, I like to think that I'm grateful on a normal day. I like to think that I count my blessings from time to time. However, when I'm going through something, I know they count my blessing at that point. I know they count my blessing at that point. I try to even escape. I do escapism a lot. I try to escape what I'm going through by mentally, envisioning the future, and mentally just going to the end of those, like what will happen at the end. But sometimes count it all joy, what you're going through. These are processes. These are things that, make you a better person. These are things that give you better insights. All things work together for your good. So when those things are working together for your good, even though they look a certain way, appreciate them. It's difficult to listen. I'm saying, I'm not here trying to preach to you like, oh, I now know how to. I feel still mess up even today. If I feel still mess up tomorrow. However, I'm just saying that that's what I want to be, at the front of my focus this year. Of course, generally we have all the goals for our health, for our fitness. Because right now I feel like I've gained like 10 kg. I need to go and weigh myself to know, but I feel like I've gained a lot of weight. But so all those goals are still there. No man, I'll work hard, make more money, try to make more money, and all of that. Those goals are still there. I don't think, even if you don't write them down, I don't think anybody will just sit down and not try to. To each their own. I don't know what other people are doing in their lives, but I don't think there's any year that I've just been lackadaisical. I don't think there's any year that I have not tried my best. Okay, maybe not my best, but I don't think there's any year that I've not put in effort into my job or my business or my family or my health or my fitness or whatever, or what I eat. I don't think there's any year. At some point I must try. Even if I try and fail or try and fall or try and I, don't continue, even if I'm not consistent, I consistently come back. Clock it. I might not be consistent on the journey, but I consistently come back. That's just all that matters, right? So yeah, of course, all those things are still there, but my focus this year is going to be more on enjoying the process of things and just making my life as easy as possible and operating from a place of joy. I have a journal that I'm going to make I have plenty of journals, right? Anyway, this is not my camera, so I don't even know how I look right now. So I have plenty of journals. I'm going to select one and it's going to be my gratitude journal, and I'm going to try and stick to using it. Even if it's not even in the journal, the physical journal, I can just note it in my notepad or in my notes or whatever, like on my phone. Just try and be grateful for something and write it down, make it clear, make it obvious that this is what I'm grateful for. Say it. I'll even be saying it out loud. And one of the reasons why this is something that I want to focus on this year is because of my children as well, okay? Because I realized that whether we like it or not, it's not about what you say to your children, it's about what you do. They mirror you. They mirror your actions. They mirror your behavior. They mirror your habits, right? So it's not about telling my children, oh, be grateful for what you have. Are you grateful for what you have? Or are you verbally, expressively, outwardly grateful for what you have? So that's what I'm telling myself this year. I'm going to be grateful. And operate more from a place of joy. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of joyful. I'm not a very, like outwardly happy person. I don't want to explain it. I'm happy, but I'm not an outwardly like expressive person, right? When it comes to being joyful. But I think that for the most part, I can be joyful, but I need to increase the expression of joy that I have around my family, around my kids, around my husband. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much all I came to tell you guys. I just came to tell you guys Happy New Year and just tell you guys how my year was last year. I had a good year last year. I have a good life, okay? That's something I need to tell myself more often. I have a good life. And again, when I say I have a good life, I'm not talking about money. I have to keep emphasizing that because people, once you say you have a good life, everybody thinks it's about money. It's not about money. It's about the people, the friendships, the relationships, your personality, how you like yourself, how you take care of yourself, how you see yourself, how you choose to see your life, right? And how you choose to confess about your life. Very important though. It's very, very important because sometimes if you're a complainant, you see yourself saying negative things about yourself or about your life without it even making sense. Like, I don't have to explain what I just said now, but you get it. If you're someone who confesses negatively all the time, you might see yourself confessing negatively just for the sake of it. Not that there's really any evidence that thing you're confessing is even true, or whatever, or you solidify it by confessing negative. Even if things are not going well, you don't have to always keep saying that things are not going well or start saying that, oh, your life is over, this and that, this and that. If you do that, you are solidifying, you are stamping it. Remember, the devil needs your power to defeat you. He does not have power on his own. Trust me, I keep telling people this thing. The devil does not have power on his own. If the devil had power on his own, we would have all been defeated. Evil, devil, demons, they don't have power on their own. What they use against you is your own power. That's why the devil is deceitful. He will deceive you to use your own power and use your tongue and deal with yourself. Life and death is the power of the tongue. You will use your own power. The devil will deceive you. The devil will make you confess negatively, make you believe negatively, make you channel negative energy. And what then happens is self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, I'm not even here to preach. I came here to just say hi to you guys after preaching. But anyway, you guys get it. What else? Okay, so I also want to start Bible in a year plan. I don't feel somehow saying this thing because not be today I don't start that plan. Almost every year I start Bible in the year plan, and almost every year, unfailingly, I feel that's it, right? But this year I want to just try and keep up. I have a couple of people I'm doing it with. So hopefully we keep up together. But even if we don't, no, we will. No, even if we will keep up. But yeah, how you guys doing? Let me know in the comment section how you guys are doing. Did you guys miss me? I'm back now. Today's the first. I'll try and put out this video today so you guys know I'm serious. I'm back now. I feel good. I feel refreshed. I feel happy. I feel fulfilled. I feel grateful. I feel joyous. How do you guys feel? How did your New Year's Eve go? What are your New Year resolutions? What are you doing differently this year? Are you doing anything differently this year? Or you're just like, you know what? By the way, you guys, go and tell Tinubu that I said that you should bring back our Hamatan, please. Please, bring back our Hamatan now. Like, that's the least you can do for us. Go and tell your president that that's the least he can do for us. He should give us back our Hamatan now. What's they happen? I was looking forward to Hamatan period. You know me, I like cold. I get cold easily, and I even try to avoid being cold. But I like when the weather is cold. Let it be that I'm the one trying to keep warm. Not that the weather will be hot and I'll be trying to keep cool. I prefer it the other way around. So go and tell your president to bring back our Hamatan for us. I beg. This is already January. No Hamatan. It's not normal. This is not normal. I have so many exciting things for you guys this year. Those of you who are my core people, okay? You're my peeps, you're my people, you're my fam, you're my family. You guys know yourselves. I have more things that, that I have in store for you guys that you guys would benefit from. Yeah, I'm going to structure a lot of things differently on my channel. Adanelo is back. Even though we can't, film physically in the same space forever, we will continue doing it other ways. We'll just try and keep up in other ways. But yeah, this year, just be expectant of your miracles. Don't give up. Now, who give up, mess up. If you like, give up. If you like, give up. Now, who give up, mess up? Don't let the devil come and deceive. Anyway, I started preaching again. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.